So you want to stack your Astro Photos in Pixinsight. Well, here's how in just 3 minutes. Okay, so now that Pixinsight's open, you can go up to the top of the screen where it says Script, click on Batch Processing, and then Weighted Batch Preprocessing. Now that our script is open, we can go ahead and add our pictures of our galaxy or nebula. At the bottom of the window where it says Lights, you can click on that, and then what we're doing is locating our light frames. So mine is Veil, Nebula, Lights, and then Control A to select all, and open. And I added my light frames. Now you can go ahead and do the same for your flats, so click on the flats button, locate your flat frames, select all, and open. Now go ahead and do the same for your darks, so go ahead and hit the darks button, locate your dark frames, add all, and then do the same for the bias, so click the bias button, locate your bias frames, and add them. Next, we're going to go to the right side of the window where it says Presets and click on Select, and this will give us our quality options for stacking. You can read through each one of these, but I'm going to choose maximum quality with no compromises since I want max quality. But if you have a slightly worse system, you can go ahead and click on one of these two. It's personal preference, just go ahead and read through that. Next, we want to go up to the top of the window and click on this Lights button. And we're not going to change anything in here, we're going to leave it at default. Now obviously you could change these settings to make it slightly more optimal for your data, but you can still get an excellent stack with just the default settings, so that's what we're going to use. The only thing I want to change in here is under image integration. I'm going to check this auto crop, so it's going to crop out all the stacking artifacts for us, so we don't have to do that later. Next, we're going to go down to the bottom right of the window where it says Output Directory and click on this file icon. Here we can set our output directory, so for me, I just made a little subfolder that says Veil Stack and hit Select Folder, and that'll create a folder where it's going to put our stack for us. Now we can go up to the top of the window where it says Calibration. If you're missing any frames or you don't have all your frames in here, this is where it's going to tell you, so you can go ahead and fix that. Now we can go down to the bottom right of the window and click on Run, Continue, and it's going to start stacking. This could take anywhere from a few minutes to a few hours depending on your system and how many frames you have, so we'll check back in once we're done and see how it went. Okay, so my stack just finished in 10 minutes and 40 seconds, which is pretty quick actually, but once it's done you can go ahead and click Done and Done again. Then to open your stack you can go to the top left where it says File, Open, locate your output directory, so Veil Stack. Open that, click on the one that says Master. A little tip on Windows is if you go over to Date Modified and click that, your stack will always be the first one because it was the last one that was modified. So another way to know is just that it's going to be called Auto Crop your stack, so you can open that and do a quick auto stretch, and that's my stack right there. Honestly, it looks pretty good too, just out of the stack with no processing. That's really all it takes to stack in Pixinsight. You could obviously get more advanced with the script, but this is a great way to get excellent stacks every time in the simplest way possible. If this was helpful, please consider subscribing, and make sure to watch my other Pixinsight tutorials to learn more. Thanks for watching.